they gave you a log book. It was just a really thick book, as if it was a calculator, and you had to look up the answers in this book. But that was before my time. We already had calculators, so it can be a bit confusing about how it works. But we have a base number, as I said. We have the power, and we've got an answer. So in the same way, this can be written like this or this. And what do I mean by that? If I have the power here, I can bring it down to make it the subject. And the base here on the A gets kind of pushed over as the base of our answer over there. Okay, so it's literally like under a log, under the base, under a tree log if it's lying down. You can think of it that way. And we can also flip it so it's this way here. So if I use English, what we're really saying is the log or the power that has a base of A, with the answer of Y is X. I just spoke a different language.
Yeah.
So we're going to do some examples. Let's start off with some rules here. A to the power of 0. What's that?
1.
It's 1, okay? A to the power of 0, 1. What's A to the power of 1?
2. A.
A. Okay.
No.
A is...
Yeah.
Okay. So what are we trying to do here? Can someone rewrite this now as if it's in this form here? It's just a different form. Who wants to have a go? Okay. Let's make what do I want to have a go first? If I had a log, if I was saying the power of our answer, so log what?
1.
Log 1, because our answers are 1. And what goes underneath our log? It's A, it's our base.
1. Okay.
And this is the power with an answer 1 and a base A, and the power is? 0. Okay, let's try this one again here. Let's do this one here. Let's do the power. What's our answer? A. What's underneath our log? What's the base? Number. A. And what's the actual power that you see? 1. It's rewritten differently. Same thing. Now, we come into these rules here. I'm not going to explain them. I don't know how to explain them, but just accept them. Okay? Does anyone remember these ones? Seen them? Don't remember anyone?
Oh, wait. No. Hold on.
If you multiply two things together, we can add them separately. That's a rule. Who remembers that? Or is that new to you? Is that new to you?
Yeah.
Many of it's okay. If it's a division, naturally. So you need to know these things off by heart in order to move forward. Who knows? When I have a log, but then I have another power on top, where can I relocate that P? Where does that P go?
In front of the log.
In front of the log. So you remember that, Manny? Or you did some extra study?
That was a guess.
Ah. Really?
Yeah.
Amazing. Great guess. Okay. So over here, you're going to evaluate a few logs, going to make them simple. Log 2, 16. There are many ways to cut this. It's up to you how you want to do it. Would anyone like to start based on some things over there? There's two ways to do this one. Okay. The key is focus on the base. Use the base as a stepping stone. What's our base here? 2. So we're going to focus on the 2. The next question is that base 2 found in the power? Yes. How, Harry? Yeah. Not 4 to 2, but 2 to 4. Okay? 2 to 4. Are we good? Are we okay that we haven't changed the value here? Because 2 to the power 4 is 16. I'm trying to relate a base in here with a base underneath the log. That 4 goes in front.
And we know 1
Is going
to be 1.
Is going to be 1 because we're using this one here. If you see a repeat of 2 bases, change it to 1. Okay. Does anyone else know how we can do this? Okay. There's another way. And the clue is in here. You can rewrite what you see here with what you see here. Anyone want to have a go? Oh, let's do it this way. Let's start off with this. Okay. We're trying to find what we were given as our question, as our unknown. So we're introducing. Say it again.
2 to the power of x is 16.
2 to the power of x equals 16. Notice what Tim has done. A base in the log can be the base on the other side. It kind of like it pushes this up into the power. And how do I relate this side of a base 2 with this side of the base 2z? We related bases here. We've got a base of 2 here, 16. What can 16 be rewritten as? Say
2 to the power of 4.
4. And if we now have the same bases, we can equate the powers. Our unknowns are 4. But in order to do this, you've got to make it equal to an unknown x. Okay. All right, moving on. Logs and logs, going to put them together, but there's a bit messy. I can't really bring these two together because something needs to change over here. Okay, Maya. Do you think, what can we do with this 2 here? Using one of the rules over there. On top of the 6. Okay, that's that. Good. These can move back and forth. What does this turn out, Zach? Log 5 what? 36. And a 2. Using my equations from the left, Nathan, what can I do next? We have a minus of 2 base logs of 5.
Can make it 36. Okay.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. Log 5 of 18. Okay. Are there any base 5s in the 18? No. Good, man. Okay. Let's keep that. What are we trying to do in this one here? What's our goal with this
Find
one? Find x. We want to find x. Okay. All right. We've got this here. Are these all cousins of each other? Okay, so we can start bringing the family reunion. Okay. 16 and x. It's Denise, is it? What's your name? Sorry.
Sienna.
Sorry.
Sienna.
Sienna. Sorry, I called you. Sorry, Sienna. 16 and x. Sienna. What can I do with them if they're adding? Put them together. I've got a minus over here. Emily. I'm 32. So to save you a bit of work, you can just put them all together very quickly. 16 on 32 becomes a 1 on 2.
128. Oh, no. Hold on, never mind.
0? Okay. What do we do now? I need to get an x by itself. I'm trying to take the log out. There's a log in the way. Like a log in your eye. Take the log out.
It's my vision.
Where can I push this log?
On the other side.
On the other side. But, okay, if that log gets pushed on the other side, how do we rewrite the base?
Log 2
2 to the
to
power of 4.
2 to the power of 4. The base on one side is the base on the other side. The log disappears. It's now the base. And then you just go for it. 16. Okay? X equals 32. Have we got this one? These are all slightly different. Now, question. Were you doing these calculations last year at this standard, or is it a bit more difficult? Is it more difficult
Yeah,
or the same? Who says it's the same from last year? I just want to gauge the gap. Okay. All right, let's do this one here. On the left-hand side, how can I rewrite this? So I'm getting lazy. I want to just put everything together. Jesse, I've got a plus. What am I going to do? Merge them together. They both have log 10, but what do I do with the x and the x minus 1? If I put them together, trick question, you put them together. Okay. Multiplying. Okay. Over here, there's a number of ways to do this one again, but we've got a log 10 on one side and a log 10 on the other side. What am I going to write next?
6 centimeters x.
Thank you, Jeff. When we have things on the left and the right, we can equate our logs and just get rid of them. Okay. So there's another way, but I don't want to confuse you. Okay. Unless you want me to go that way. Okay. We're good? Okay. Are we okay with that? What sort of technique are we heading towards? Quadratic. Why is this a quadratic?
Because you've got the x squared.
Because we've got the x squared, and we take the 16 on there. Okay. I actually rewrote this wrong. Let's just make this 6 all the way through. This is going to make my answer be correct. X squared minus x minus 6. What two numbers multiply to negative 6? That gets me, when I add or subtract, a negative 1. Got a 3 and a 2. We must have our x's on front. Question is, where does the negative go? If that's a negative, it should be in front of the bigger value. Are we done? What law do we need to use now? The null factor law. It's always in play. Exactly. If x equals 3 or negative 2. Okay. Any questions?
Yeah, where'd you get the -2 from?
Oh, x plus 2 equals 0. Backtracking. Got to get x by itself.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Simple, man. Yeah, appreciate it.
Okay. Did you guys do log e last year? Does anyone know what log e is?
No, sir.
You do not know?
Figuring out the base.
Sorry?
Out the base.
Not quite. Okay. Now, when A is the letter A. However, I don't like how they do this, but log E is an actual number. I think it's 2.7. Okay. If you put it on your calculator, typing E, you'll get a number. I think it's 2.732 something. I'm not sure. Try that. It's actually something. Because over here, log 10, an actual base number. E is not a letter. It stands for the natural. Okay. It's called the natural logarithm. So don't assume that E stands for the letter E. Okay. Let's just solve it anyway. I've got a minus. How am I going to rewrite this, Zaid? If I've got a minus in between two log E's, what am I going to do with these two?
You're gonna like
What am I going to do?
take them away from
No.
each other.
No. I'm going to divide them. Okay?
Yeah, that's what I had.
Okay. X plus 1 over 2x minus 1 is kind of in the branches because log's down here. Like a fruit, I want to take them down. And I'm going to chop this log down so the fruits fall. So if I've taken the branches down, how do I rewrite it on the other side? If this log is now gone, I've chopped it, got the chainsaw, it's gone. What is it on the other side though? E to the front. Okay. The base on one side is the base on the other side. What do we do when we have an unknown in the denominator? What must we try to achieve if we're trying to get it?
You've got to square root the other side by 5.
No. Good try though.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Just again.
Okay. Have a look. Okay. Is that mathematically okay?
Yes.
But I've still got two x's.
Oh,
I've still got two x's.
that's not.
So what do I do? I want to combine the x's. But how do I do that?
This way.
What's standing in the way? Brackets. Who said that? Thank you, Nathan. We multiply the brackets out. So we're taking a scenic route around here to get to the x. Okay. Everyone's still with me? What do I do now? I want to gather the x's. What's this on the other side? It's a negative 2x e5. This moved away. Home alone. Here. He's home alone. But he has a new friend though.
1.
Good.
Negative
What?
1.
Negative 1. He's got a friend. Okay. I've still got 2 x's. I want 1x. Can someone repeat what Nathan said a few seconds ago? We factorize x out, brackets once again. So you need to be able to know when to bracket things or de-bracket things. What do I need in the bracket to make sure this is equal? X times what is x? 1. X times what makes this a 2e5. What type of 2e5? A minus. Okay. So I can rewrite these the other way. It doesn't really matter. Last step. So last step, if I look at x times something, what's the last step to get x by itself? Divide it. Good. So this whole thing on the other side needs to be divided by this thing over here. Okay. Any questions? No. Okay. I'm just looking at this example, see if I need to go through that. If there's anything new here. I'm not going to go through that. You can go through it yourself. Okay. Last example. Please get your CAS out. Get your CAS. Everyone get your CAS out. Get your CAS out. So, look carefully. At this point in time, maybe 40 years ago, if I gave you this question, you'd have your logbook and you'd look up pages. We've got your calculator today. Why is this not a straightforward answer?
13's a prime number.
13's a prime number, and you're trying to fit a base 4 inside of 13, which kind of really doesn't work. Okay, but how can I rewrite this as we've learned? 4x13, Perry, how can I rewrite this so that x is by itself? Good. Okay, so log 413. Then your CAS, you should have a log function. Everyone found it? It looks like this. I think it's in your keyboard. It has that and that for you to enter in on your CAS. Can someone tell me an answer?
1.85.
1.85. Okay, the last one for today. Jesse, how can I rewrite this so x is sort of a subject? Treat this as one thing first. Okay. I've got 5x plus, it's a base here. How do I bring this down? Yeah. You don't know? That's okay. Zach?
5x plus 2.
Log 280 is correct. Okay. This takes practice. Okay. Then we backtrack. Take away the 2, and then last bit is divided by 5. please punch that into your calculator right now and tell me what you get. Log 2, 18, take away 2, divided by 5. 0.8. Is that right? Did someone else get something different? Otherwise, I punched my answer in wrong.
Yeah, 0.8.
Everyone got 0.
I got 0.43.
I got 0.43.
Oh, yeah, you minus 2 on the outside, right? On the outside of the bracket.
Oh, maybe I did a wrong calculation.
Or do you have to put the minus 2 inside the
This
bracket?
is a inside the bracket divided by 5.
No, like the 18 and the 2, are they in their own bracket?
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
No,
Yeah.
That's a log. That's a 2 separate.
Wait, so that's how you do it?
Yeah,
And it's 0.43.
correct.
Yeah.
Okay, good question. Good question. Okay.